Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, what about Amiobi here, playing some more TGCTour user-created courses. Today we are playing a links that's set in Northumberland called, why is my memory so bad? Turnstone Golf Links by Rich NUFC 99. So right away we know he's a good guy, a good Geordie lad likely, definitely a Newcastle supporter. For the occasion, I have dug deep into my closet and found my 2011 Newcastle shirt, which has the number 23 and Amiobi on the back. Just felt it was appropriate for when I was going to play this course. And we're going to take a trip back to the homeland. I mentioned it earlier in stream, but this is where my family's from. So, and basically all my family's still there other than my parents and one uncle. So, yeah, this is neat. So right away, oh, Dinger's Ringer. Appreciate the follow, man. That's great. Thank you so much. Nice name too. Makes me giggle a bit. What do we got going on here? So we've got the village. It's looking like it's going to be our traditional links where we go out and come back. We got people here on the. It's probably part of this is probably clubhouse. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pub somewhere around here. I wish I could fly around. That'd be cool, but of course I can't with the PS4. Anyways, we look at the hole. We've got all the room we want left. But if we go way over here, we make the green a lot shallower. If we kind of go more here, we're going straight up it. Straight up the green, I mean. And then we do have a decent amount of room to clear. And it winds up there about where drivers should end up. Yeah, planting of the burn here looks nice. This isn't where I typically have expertise, so it is running, and it looks like it's running out to the sea. We'll find out later, which is a very distinct links feature. So first swing, let's see what we got. We got a very fast that somehow is still going to be just fine. Interesting. Humpy bumpy fairway, which you would expect on a links course. Alright, so the burn is kind of sneaking in on the left here. Got a little bit of waterfall action going on because we're going downhill, so that makes sense. I think I've heard the other way to do downhill is to do a whole bunch of little like water plane drops, which apparently is a gigantic pain. So I can understand going away from that. Loving the pots here. I'm loving that they're nice and deep. The planting in the front of them is kind of giving it the revetted face look, which I like. I wouldn't mind seeing a couple more actually, although the left is guarded by the burn, but kind of back right there. Although you're leaving that as a runoff, so it's going to run off quite a ways away, and I like that you've left that fairway for the runoff. Cool. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we'll just hit this. Come on, wind, where are you? Alright. If you look at the green, it's generous size for the length of the hole. Well, downwind it was pretty short. Maybe it plays longer. We've got some movement to it. Yeah. Nothing to complain about there. This putt's going. This looks double breaker, so we'll just see what happens if we aim right at it. Yeah. All the breaks canceled each other out. Kick things off with birdie. Nice. And what do we got here? Oh, it's a drivable par 4. Sorry. Again, coming towards the village here. I like the way that village has been made. It makes sense how it would go kind of around the boundary of the golf course, and then you're out, and eventually we're going to get out to that lighthouse that I saw. We've protected the corner here with rough and then a little bit of rockiness and some gorse kind of. That's what it looks like to me anyways. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. we're uphill and we're into the wind, so we're not getting there. So where's my layup? Oh, I can just go here. It looks like the widest spot is about here. What does that leave me? It leaves me about 90 yards. Okay. Actually, it's not gonna quite leave me. It's gonna leave me more than that because of the wind, but. I think that's a shot. Different wind, we could probably take a crack at that. But there's no point, we're not getting there. Love the fairway here, how that just, yeah. This is looking the business. I guess if we'd have gone a bit farther up, we wouldn't be blind here. That is I mean, links courses aren't afraid to have blindness, so I'm not sure if I'm upset with that. I mean, upset's not the right word, but yeah. I don't know if that's a strategical thing or if that could have just maybe been lowered a bit so I can see. I'm not sure. Float a sand wedge in there. I always do this. Oh well. And for the green, I didn't really look at it too much. Yeah, looks nice. We're going bunkerless here. Interesting. But we definitely have some drop-offs and some areas where the ball's going to run away. And then we do have some backboards too to help. Ooh. Absolute insanity. Oh, there was something I wanted to do. I noticed this when I was playing a video back, that the sound of like, okay, audio, is that what I want? Yeah. This was all coming across really loud. Just drop a bunch of it. Okay. See if that's a bit better. It just seemed, it was a really piercing, like, smack, it felt like. Alright. Nice view down the hill here with the sea in the background. Kind of a narrow green, and it's sloping away here on the right, sorry. Would love to see some more pots. I hope we're going to get some more later, because that's probably one of my favorite parts of a links course. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. No, not quite. Thought we might have had to go back to the pub there and get the drinks in. Alrighty. Okay. So this is an interesting hole. This is, you need to hit it into this fairway and then play across. It's, okay, it's uphill, so I should be able to hit driver. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is where I'm going to rely on the ground to bounce me around, hopefully. Nope. Alright, heavy rough. I don't know how well this fits as a links hole. I don't know. I like the idea of it. Hey, Lacey, I am playing... I am playing Turnstone Golf Links. Links course from Northumberland, northeast England. Yeah, and the forced carry is not typical of the links, but it's a video game, so we can take some liberties. A bit fast. We're gonna hit a bunker here. Alright. Almost. Alright. Now we got ourselves a little par 3 here. Yeah, yeah, he did. He put what? Yeah, he did. That's what he did with me too. And then he stuck it in the shout box, and I thought, yeah, we'll give that a go. Um, yeah, I like the pot is a nice. It's deep. I wouldn't mind that almost even being a bit smaller and maybe a hair deeper. Just make it penal. And then I think I'd rather these two just be two separate pots. But that's my own personal opinion. Oh, there's one at the back there. Okay, that one I like. It's a shame we can't see it from the tee, but that's what I mean, I like pots that punish. That's I like a pot to be a punisher. This is kind of like a postage stamp hole, kind of troonish, which is kind of neat. So, I'm liking that. It just kind of the postage stamp in the sense that it's small. It doesn't have the massive drop off that the postage stamp does, but it's just a little green, little short par 3 with a little green there. The wind didn't take it as much as I thought it might. And we can see the other green in the background there, which is good. I'm liking the feel of this place so far. Greens are pretty benign around the hole where you're putting. I haven't run into any big breaks yet, which is making it play a bit on the easier side, but that's only so far. So par 5. Big bunker in front, pots on the left there. Yeah, the planning is good. The planning is definitely good. Even like this road going through looks nice. I'm liking the look from the tees. I mean, this very much feels like I'm playing on a links course. So that's what we want. Alright. So we need to thread the needle here if we're going to get there in 2. Which makes sense. I like the way the fairways. Hey Rich, how's it going, man? No problem. Anything for a good Geordie lad. I mean, that's just got my 2011 Newcastle shirt on with 23 and Amiobi on the back. All right. So here we're hitting across this stuff almost no matter what we do, because I don't think there's really, yeah, there's not really an option to do anything else. I wouldn't mind, what am I thinking here? Yeah, I wouldn't mind this fairway going up to about here maybe. So if I ever hit it in the rough, then I can lay up. Although, I mean, there's room to get around the gulch too. Or gully, sorry. Alright, we're going to go pin hunting here. That pin is evil. And then is this a double green? It sure is. Okay. We could do a Shola now. I don't know if I'd go quite that far. He did score the odd goal though, so we'll do that. Are we playing? We're playing today, right? Are we playing now? Daughter has the TV at the moment, so I don't have it. Don't have it on. Partly because I can't handle it. It's so friggin' awful. Uh-oh. Okay. That green had some break. Nice hole. Play tonight. Okay. So for me that'll be about 3 o'clock. No. Depends what time. 8 p.m. Okay, so 3 o'clock here. I would say I'm gonna watch, but it's boring. I'd rather just watch paint dry right now. They're so bad, and the way they play is so horrible. Aston Villa, that's a big game. We need that one. Okay. Man, I wish you know what? This pot here, I can't get up there. The pot right by the green, love it. Absolutely love it. I would love for these to be pots too. Like, really take on the links. I'd like the bunker placement though. I really do. Because if I want to get right up to the green there, and I might be able to get close, I gotta thread the needle through here. So I like the thinking behind it. I just kind of wish it was pots that were in the way rather than kind of North American parkland style bunkers. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking, Lisi. They're protecting me just smashing driver at it. If they were pots, I think it would look better. It's my opinion. But I do like how the fairway is. It's humpy bumpy. It's inconsistent. It's, you know, it's not flat. It's what you would expect out of a links. Now I'm gonna take this on because why not? And we are gonna get close. We're gonna land right in between the bunkers, so they've been placed well. And we're gonna just come up short of the pot. And this should be pretty decent, I think. Zzz. Thank you. I mean, if I was a designer and I was designing a links, I would be putting pot bunkers absolutely everywhere. Hey Benny, how's it going, man? Thanks for hanging out here. Rich messaged me and I thought I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I thought we'll give it a go. See, like here, this I'm loving. These pots are great. Little, deep. I would almost even, I would probably get rid of this rough in between them, but niggle. Um, yeah, the pots do look good, Lisi. I'm really liking them. It's fair enough, Rich. We're experimenting. This was, how many courses have you done so far? These three pots are great. Again, I would be tempted just to go full on pot bunker everywhere. That would be my my choice. But again, we're protecting the driving area here, which makes sense. It's a bit downwind. What have I got to do to get over? It's 318 to get over. I might be able to. We'll give it a go. Worst case, I'm just in the rough here, I think. I'm not going to make it. Oh, watch out for the gorse, though. Ugh. That grass is long. It's too bad that that rough and the rough right beside it wouldn't... it gives you the same lie, because this stuff that I'm in here should be just miserable for me. This could come out perfect or not. It came out pretty good. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, more pots, please. I want pot bunkers everywhere. But that's me. That's my preference. Oh, I didn't need to put so much juice on it. Okay, the green. Green's kind of big for a hole of this size, but it doesn't play as big because there are some drop-offs. We're really heading out to the sea now. We're on the 8th hole. It's about where we should be, really, so that makes sense. Yeah, I'm with you there, Rich. Like that stuff that was right behind me there, that really tall stuff, I mean, that should just be, the lie penalty should be much worse than the other stuff that I was in, or if you're in like a bush or something. Yeah, so now we're out at the sea, so we're out and back, that's links golf. This green I'm digging as well, especially for the size of it, and then we've incorporated the beach around here. That's interesting. And I was gonna say I'd like to see a pot here, but now I see why, because the water's there. This looks cool. This looks cool. Yeah. You could argue it maybe looks a bit bare on the beach back there behind, but I'm not sure what you would do to change that. I'm not sure if you'd want to. Alright. Oh, this is heading at it too. Okay. And then, yeah, the greens, like, most of the putts are reasonably flat. There's not a huge amount of break, which isn't a criticism, it's just an observation. But it does make it 26. Okay. It was only 34 going out, but any scope to have made this hole 20 yards longer? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, these, I mean, I think the strength of these pots. This bunker up to the right, I don't know. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like if somebody over here tries to make what we call a faux links. So we take they'll take some crappy farmland, of which we have plenty, and they'll make a course out of it, and they'll decide, I'm gonna try to make a linksy kind of course, and then they kind of halfway make it links, but then they can't rid themselves of the North American style bunkers. Um, yeah, I can envision there being pots up there, and it may be like here. I just like the look of these two pots more than that big bunker. Now, in fairness, I'm coming into this thinking this is a links, and so I'm expecting that. I'm expecting links. Um, but again, that's my preference. Because that's so close to the green, oh, I'm gonna hit this pot, aren't I? Oh, geez, this is not good. That was a very linksy bounce there. It just shot sideways. You would expect that. And I shouldn't have this good of a lie. This is just the game. Yeah, that shot out to the right. Double green, I think we've played that other hole already. Double green is a definite links thing. Yeah. Yeah, I just, like a moron, just smashed driver at it and ended up in the tallest grass known to mankind. My daughter would call it tick grass, because she learned in school once that anything over your ankles there can be ticks in it, so she'll never go in that grass again. Okay, sorry, man. I do have a tendency on occasion to go on and on about things. Did I hit that hard enough? Just barely. Okay. Okay, I like the look. I like the look of this. What is this? Par 5. Greens up there. Again, we've got just slopes that are just in places just randomly, because that's what links does. That's what it should be. And then we've got dunes, which is another links feature. We've tightened it up where the driver goes, so I could just lay up here, and I've got massively wide fairway, but I want to get there in two. And then what's the green? Oh, so that's gonna be tough to get at in two, but we'll worry about that other second shot. For now, we're gonna bomb one up here, and then we're at the mercy of the ground, which is we should be. If I get a bad bounce, it's links. Sorry about your luck. What's the default firmness for this? Do you remember, Rich? Yeah, look at this. Yeah. So you could just play over here and just putt up there. That's a very protected hole. There is a bit of help. I get funnel everywhere, kind of funnels towards it. I mean, I'm gonna try because that's fun, but I don't know how successful I'm gonna be here, and I could end up on one of these mounds and be not enjoying life, but oh, and I've just slowed it and bailed and everything possible. Alright, I should look at what the layup was, even though I never lay up. Well, I shouldn't say never, but rarely do I lay up. Okay, yeah, there's tons of room to lay up and just have a little flip over. Alright. Now look what I've got myself. So this is where a layup would make sense, because I would have more precision on that shot coming in, and I wouldn't leave myself with this. It's entirely possible that I would get closer with a third shot wedge than I'm gonna with my putter, especially when I hit it that short. Yeah. Fairway soft, greens firm. Okay. They're not slow. They're 175, so. Yeah. Par 5 I can get 2 and 2, and I'm walking off with par. Because I bailed out and ended up with a really tough putt. Curious if I had to lay it up, what I might have done with a sand wedge or whatnot to get in there. Now we got a long par 5. Can I carry that? I don't think so. Can I bounce it? Maybe. So then it's 3 wood, I think. Let's see how this plays. No, I can see the fairway. Got all that gorsey stuff in front there. I mean, the look is good because I mean I can see everything like I would be able to see it on a links. So let's see what happens when I hit 3 wood up here. What am I left with? Okay. So I've got 220 in, 230 almost. This burn's bugging me a little bit only because it kind of forced me to lay up, and it's already a 500-yard hole. It's a par 4. And my second shot's uphill, so yeah. I wonder if there'd be a place to put to kind of move this around a bit, but still retain the feel you were going for. Again, great pot there. And then, yeah, this second shot's tough. Now, at the same time, the holes before haven't been crazy hard, so maybe this is making up for it. I don't know. I mean, it's still a 3 wood and a hybrid downwind. Into the wind, maybe not. Didn't quite get past the pot. I can carry in high winds? Okay. And into the wind, you probably can't even get it there, right? So, yeah, it's you know, it hasn't forced me to hit like a 3 wood in or something. So I've seen a lot worse. Let me just put it that way. Personally, I'm not usually a fan of forced layups, but that one wasn't too bad as forced layups go. Looks like I got a bit of another one here too. How far is it to the end of the fairway? 330. It's into the wind, but it's downhill. 458 total. I might be laying up here again, because then I'm going to give myself a lot more room. The green is pretty well protected, so I want to be in the fairway, because I'm not going to be able to, it's going to be difficult to run one up through the rough. So we'll do this. This looks like a course I'd want to play a couple times to kind of get the hang of the strategy, which is, I think, a positive. I like it when it's a bit of a mystery, and the more you play it, the more you understand it. Okay, so now I have a 4-iron in, so yeah, it's not so bad. Chill out. Easy. So I was able to find the gap, run it through. Could take a bit. Yeah, that's true too. I could have partialed the driver. I seem to forget that a lot. A partial driver is a shot that you're allowed to play. And not everybody's going to have the 295 driver either, are they? So I mean, it's worked out. Is that enough? Yeah. Is that enough? Not sure. Add a bit more. Yeah, it's still not enough. I like the thinking of the hole for sure. I like the way the front of it's protected there, so it's really just telling me I need to hit the fairway. Okay, now we're going postage stamp style. I like the idea of this. I'm gonna be curious how it plays. Was it Lisi was saying the ninth, maybe make it 20 yards longer? I would maybe say make this about 20 yards shorter. Flip them. Because this is just a tiny spot to hit it into. But I'm loving the way there's pots all the way around it. This is really looking like the postage stamp. I gotta be super accurate or super precise here, or I'm gonna just be gone. Bit fast. Are we gonna get away with that? Yeah, that was my concern. I think I would consider taking the rough out of there and just making that so it rolls all the way down the bunker, but I'm in trouble here. There's just no way around it. No, we can try that one again. Whoa. Okay. That's a tough hole, all right. Downwind, I'd say it's darn near impossible. Especially if it's firm, because you're not gonna be able to stop it. But yeah, it's a tough green to stick. Guess I wouldn't mind it being just a shade shorter to give me a chance to stop it a little bit easier. I don't know. Might depend on the pin too. Alright, again, love the little cluster of pots on the left, the gorse on the right. I'm guessing you were going for gorse there. I don't know if gorse is an actual object or plant in this, but the look again is great. Yeah, this just screams coastal links. We're gonna go visit a pot now, I think. Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, I don't have a problem with a hard hole at all. Golf's meant to be hard. If it gets to a point where it's just not possible to hit the shot, that's when I get worried. Am I getting this out? I don't know. Okay. If I wasn't able to get that out, I would have been fine with it because it's a pot. Alright. Run it up here. The only thing I would say about this green is that it wouldn't be unusual for somebody to end up on this front part of the green and have to chip it over, which isn't ideal. Yeah, I would need to play that back pin to get more of an idea of what goes on there, because I could see it being quite penal, but until I've played it, I can't say. Ah, lipped it out. Yeah, the early part was I think it was a bit kinder. I wasn't robbed. I just didn't hit it in the middle. The early part was a bit kinder, and I made more putts too. To be fair, I think I chipped in on 2, so that helped. Okay, so we got ourselves a blind. It looks like this is designed to be a blind tee shot. You see that on links. Wouldn't mind some kind of like pole or something up there just to kind of know where I'm going, but at the same time, there's been many stories of American Tour pros heading over to a links to play, like St. Andrews, for example, and they need a caddy to tell them where to go because they have no clue. So that's just a feature of a links. Now, is there a oh, yeah, if we want to go... This is going to be pin dependent, which fairway you want to go down, I think. Because you don't want to go down the left for this pin, because that bunker's in your way. Try to take that out of play. But if it was on the left, you could make the argument that going left is the play. And I think left is going to be shorter. Okay. So I'm liking the thinking there. So I'm going to hit it over the hill. Catch a bounce. Run, 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 run. I did one and took it out because it didn't render that far off. Okay. And then it's par 5, that's right. So where's my layup if I want one? So I got room over here. Yeah, if I'm laying up, I'm gonna have to go left, which brings the bunker in, which is fine. Or I can try to sneak it over here, I guess. If I want to have an aggressive layup, and then I've got to look straight down the throat of it. Okay. From here, and this is another hole where I could very easily see it being easier to get close in 3 laying up than by trying to get there in 2. This is a par 5, so I'm not going to expect that I should be able to just hit it close here. It should take a very good to excellent shot to get there in 2. To get close in 2, sorry. And that's what's going to be required here. Whereas it looks like if I lay it up, then I'm going to hit a sand wedge in. I should be able to stop that, and should be okay. So, okay. Oh, that's not the what I wanted at all. I don't know how this bunker's going to end up being. Yeah. Am I going to enjoy life in this bunker? I'm not sure. That lie's pretty crummy, so. Oh. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. No, it's a penal bunker. You know, kudos for making a bunker penal. That's hard to do in this game without making it insane. So, this hole's good. I do like this one. The only grief I think you'll get on this one is the blind tee shot. But I think he meant it to be blind, so. Yeah. I mean, that bunker in the front there was really well placed, really well designed, and it made that really difficult. Made it really difficult to get home close. Okay, 7. Is this back-to-back par 5s? I mean, I guess it must be, because... Yeah, okay. Eh. So we're 34 out, 38 back. Interesting. Again, not without precedent. Troon is 34 out, I think. Not every shot's perfect in real life, yeah. This is long uphill. I'm liking that I'm now starting to see the village in the background. Oh, big swale over here, so we want to avoid that. Okay. So yeah, this is a 3-shotter. I mean, I don't see how you're getting to this one in 2. Unless you got it downwind and you have a rocket propulsion device behind you, uncomfortably placed inside of behind you. That's split. Okay. Yeah. So now I still have 319 in. We've got a big pot here, which I think protects it nicely. What it does do is it stops me from just taking a driver at this and trying to run it all the way up there. It just takes that play away, which I'm fine with. So I think what I'm going to do here, what's the green looking like? Yeah, I want some precision in this green. Is that out of bounds right behind the green? It sure is. Okay. So I really want some precision here. So I'm just going to hit a hybrid, I think. Yeah, it does. 17th of the old course. It does have a bit of that vibe, doesn't it? With the road. The only difference is the road's in play at the road hole, and here it's out. It's out of bounds. So now I got to be careful. If I catch the wrong bounce off of this, I could shoot out of bounds. And this has precedence too in the rota. I think again it's true that right behind the 18th green is out of bounds. Oh boy, I mean you could make a very, very compelling argument for just playing it over here, not going at the green. Or at the pin, I mean, with this pin. I mean this front pin is going to play a good bit easier because it's just going to, the out of bounds is not going to be in play, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I'll pull to end facet. This could end up anywhere. Oh, we're going to roll it down the hill. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say that is the toughest pin. If there's a tougher pin than this, I would be scared. Oh, I just pulled it a bit. Okay. Not every par 5 needs to be a birdie bolt, like needs to be an auto birdie. That one definitely isn't. Now we're heading back home. We got we got pots right in the middle of where I want to go, which I love. Into the wind, we're not necessarily carrying it. In theory, I could go left of them, but now I'm going to bring the burn into play. Huh. So this is this is the last hole. This is going to be tough. Which I'm good with. Oh, it's uphill, so I'm definitely not getting there. So this is that partial driver, I think. Maybe not that partial. Yeah, I could have hit it harder than that. Poor execution. That's on me. And then the green. So if we hit it into the rough or into the bunkers or something, we got room to lay it up. The green is narrow, but not unfairly so. Bunkers protecting it like crazy, and then we've got the village in the background, and then we've got the chimneys. They've got fires going on inside there. You can see the smoke coming out. That's cool. That's cool. Take the bunkers out, and this is the 18th old course. 100 yards shorter. The old course at the 18th is only like 350. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I didn't see that lie. Alright, we're going to visit a bunker by the looks of it. Okay. Ooh. Well, I really enjoyed that. Cool links feel. So 8 under in the front, even on the back. That's funny. Yeah. I talked enough about the bunkers. I don't need to talk about them anymore. I like the strategy to it. I like the look to it. I like the environment of it. It looks like a links. It plays like a links. It's a hell of a course. And not just because you like the lads either. Yeah, sad about the 18th on the Oath of Washington come in. That must be awesome. I've been over there. I've been in Newcastle before. My parents are actually from County Durham, so a little bit south, but south of Newcastle anyways. But never been up into Scotland other than we flew in there once. So I haven't, and I was too young to really appreciate it. All I remember of Scotland was that no road was straight for more than about 10 yards. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'm digging that a lot. Other than my bunker comments, I mean, I don't know what much else I would change. That was really, really good. Makes sense. Going out, coming back, out to the lighthouse, back to the village. Yeah, really solid job.